you have ever argued that it is Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is masterminding the crisis in Rivers State, and it is not to his benefit, and why he continued to enable Nyesom Wike, his minister of the FCT, to cause mayhem and unnecessary anarchy in a peaceful state like Rivers. Of course, we understand that there are underlying political tension, but of course, in the last couple of years, Rivers has been peaceful. Then this particular video would help to cement that, to help you to get to know. Now, a couple of days ago, we saw the governor of Bayelsa State, Governor Dore Diri, reporting that the peace of Bayelsa State is about to be compromised, that a few elements and miscreants in the state are currently dragging Wike into the state to come and cause mayhem. In fact, there is now a faction of the People's Democratic Party in the state that has been one wholeness for years now, that a particular person who is not in alignment with Wike has been constituting nuisance, and he has been suspended from the party, and that is aware that Nyesom Wike has been told that he will be having mega rally in Yenegua, the state capital, in a few weeks' time, I think precisely on the 12th. He'd warned that Nyesom Wike should stay away. He complained, he begged, and he also threatened that all hands that are trying to make that work and bring Nyesom Wike to the state. Of course, don't forget that when Sifubara left Rivers State, it was reported that it was the government of Bayelsa State that housed him. The former governor of Bayelsa State, Serake Dixon, also revolted against the state of emergency proclamation in the National Assembly. So obviously it means that Bayelsa State has stood for Sifubara and maybe the party, the PDP. Now, when Doredi made that particular video, people began to hit at him and said he's raising dust where dust isn't. Also, this is the flyer. The flyer very clearly shows that they are coming to, I don't know who Wike is. He's not from Bayelsa. He's not the minister of the Niger Delta. He's the minister of the FCT, maybe called the mayor of the FCT, as it were, hoping that they will rectify that in the constitutional review process that is going on. So, hosting him, so of course, Doredi has also said that he had contacted all security agencies that rally should not hold. As governor of the state, he's prohibiting that rally from holding. Now, in a twist of event, Nyesom Wike and his gang of miscreants in Bayelsa State have now released a new flyer, a new design for that rally. And guess what they have done? Who they have introduced? The masquerade themselves, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, the new flyer is now showing that it is a rally in honor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but Wike will be the one present as the special guest to appreciate the president for appointing notable sons and daughters of Bayelsa State into federal government employment. That is it. So this is it. Now, this alone, except you are a hypocrite and you want to be a consistent mugu for life, you will know that you see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is using Wike, or Wike is using Bola Ahmed Tinubu's image, either of them, to constitute nuisance. And if not something else, I'm saying this now because some state governors are not aware. Wike has vowed that for every state governor that supported Sifubara, he's going to put fire in their state. He said that. And if you think I'm joking, I'll look for that video and I'll post it. It will be in the comment section for you to see, where he said, at least he was talking directly to Bala Mohammed. He was talking directly to Bola Mohammed of Bauchi State, but then he made it very clear that he's going to put fire in their state since they have vowed to allow the fire in the state to continue to burn. And he has moved that now to Bayelsa because he is seeing a perceived enemy. At this point, how would you interpret this? You are saying, for example, that Governor Adams Oshomole, for example, former Governor Adams Oshomole, who is now a senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will say that he's going to Kogi, that Kogi DG should host him as grand mega. For what exactly? I don't know who Wike is. I don't know what Wike hold against Tinubu. I don't know what Wike has against Tinubu that is making Tinubu not be able to talk to him. But these things, it will gravitate to a position where even Tinubu will regret all of these actions if he doesn't stop Wike, because this is getting too much. In Benin, where I come from, they say if dirty too full soup, even blind man will see him. because this is getting too much. I know I don't like Wike. Anytime we see problem of Wike, call me. But sometimes I will ask myself, say, to what end are some of these things that Wike does? For what do you want to achieve? And guess what? The hypocrites on social media say when Dore Diri needed to be governor, he went and kneeling to beg. Of course, that's how Wike begged Odile. He begged Amechi at some point. He begged Gulo Jonathan and his wife Patience, then Patience Jonathan. Today, has he not spat on their faces? Has he not humiliated them and betrayed them? So what is happening? Diri is not a governor of your state. You don't have any affiliation. You are just neighbors. But now you are vowed to go and continue. Now you're already augmenting some area boys, just the way you did for Bara, to hit up the polity, mess up the state, and the next thing that they will declare state of emergency. By essence, I know so now the problem with us is that we'll stay quiet until the thing don't reach level we say will not feel control. And then they have already done. This script has started now. They just get intro. Make una stop her now. And a friend of mine was saying that the reason why he will never contribute to the Rivers crisis is that, do you know that of all of these crises that was happening, every time Wike got to Rivers, it was still a carnival. And I said that's true. Wike still had audience. Whether or not he has done well as governor, after all, Wike banned Amechi, literally banned Amechi from coming to the state after he left as governor. Amechi was minister of at least transport, even though it was not valuable. At the time he was in Abuja. Wike literally did not allow him to have peace of mind. But Wike is in FCT now, Abuja is in Abuja too, just like Amechi, but he still owns the state. We know, of course, the sole administrator and all of this shenanigans happening, Wike has a hand in it. But what are you going to do in Bayelsa? To what end? Wike, wait till they happen to you. See, Wike will not end well. Oh, God. Even Tinubu will be Tinubu so. Did it start like this? The way Wike is going, it not go end well for Wike. If Tinubu doesn't call Wike to order, Wike will be the undoing of Tinubu's government. I've said it.